When the Denver Broncos traded away Noah Fant as part of the package for Russell Wilson, it was because they believed in tight end Albert Okwuegbunam. Throughout the offseason, Okwuegbunam was hyped up for all the progress he was making, even as the team signed Eric Tomlinson, brought back Eric Saubert, and drafted Greg Dulcich in the third round. Throughout training camp, Okwuegbunam was the top tight end, which was helped by Dulcich's nagging hamstring injury. Many expected Dulcich to push for the job, even though rookie tight ends have so much to learn and rarely have an impact on their first year. However, none of that mattered because of the injury. The first sign that Okwuegbunam may not have been as highly regarded internally was in the second preseason game. As the Broncos entered the fourth quarter, he was still on the field. Despite that, Okwuegbunam played 44 of 66 snaps in the first game on offense. While he didn't get the start, as that went to Tomlinson, Okwuegbunam played almost as many snaps as Tomlinson and Saubert combined. Okwuegbunam's blocking was an issue in the season opener, but he did catch all 5 targets for 33 yards. It was a promising showing for the first week, but Okwuegbunam hit the snap count in week 2. While the offense played 6 more snaps than in week 1, with a total of 72, Okwuegbunam played only 38. While that was still more than the other tight ends, it dropped in total snaps and percentage. It could have been written off as personnel usage against the Houston Texans. Saubert and Tomlinson saw 24 and 26 snaps, respectively. The issue with Okwuegbunam's blocking was clearly affecting his playtime. While Saubert and Tomlinson were not doing a tremendous job, they were doing better than Okwuegbunam. Against the Texans, Okwuegbunam had a chance as a receiver as he was targeted twice but caught neither, with one of them being a bad drop. In week 3, while Saubert and Tomlinson saw 35 snaps each, Okwuegbunam was on the field for a total of 24 of 74. Unfortunately, his fall from grace continued, and catching 1 of 2 targets for 12 yards was not enough. As a result, there was no chance for Okwuegbunam to make an impact, which came in the form of 1 snap in Denver's loss to the Las Vegas Raiders. What happens next on the Broncos? Don't miss out on any news and analysis. Take a second, sign up for our free newsletter, and get breaking Broncos news delivered to your inbox daily. Broncos offensive coordinator Justin Outten spoke on the usage of Okwuegbunam, essentially saying that it has more to do with their opponents. That would be much more believable if it weren't a steady decline. Outten also stated that the tight end would be used on the field more in the Broncos' coming game against the Indianapolis Colts. It will be interesting to see how that turns out, as Okwuegbunam is clearly at the bottom of the tight end depth chart and being outplayed by the other guys.